Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Paul Brown Show. This evening, my special guest, the lovely, the beautiful Miss Valencia Richburg. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm great, Mr. Paul Brown.
This is my daughter right here, and she has a business and stuff, and we're going to tell you a little bit about her business. What's the name of that business?
My business is Rich Bundles. It's a hair extension, virgin Indian hair.
So what made you want to start this business?
Well, currently I am a nurse, and I love the nursing part, but I also wanted to do some type of entrepreneurial actions so that my children will have something that I can pass down, and maybe blow up in longevity and last forever, and they can pass it on to their kids.
The name of the business is Rich Bundles?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about Rich Bundles and what they do.
Rich Bundles is 100% Indian virgin Indian hair. It's hair extensions. So basically, when we say 100% virgin, you can dye it, you can color it. They have factories set up in India that donors go to. They get their heads shaved and they donate the hair. And of course, the hair is then attached to a weft and tract, and people use it to add hair extensions into their hair for longer, or you have some customers who have hair issues where they alopecia, cancer patients. So weaves and extensions have grown over the past 10, years, and it's blowing up, and something that's never going to go away anytime soon. So great investment, great opportunity for longevity, something that will last forever, beauty industry.
Okay, the hair business. What type of hair? I know the hair. I mean, how do you really tell a person what type of weave to put in their hair? I mean,
well, it's kind of all about what style you're looking for, and your day-to-day activities. If you're a person that is moving on the fast and go, to me, hair extensions are great for getting up and go. They're easy to maintain. Low maintenance, really, when you have extensions in. So I try to base it off of a person's day-to-day lifestyle. If you're a school teacher or if you're a fitness coach, I try to work with you. I talk to you about what hair patterns work best for you, what will be better according to how long you plan on wearing it as well. So,
you're located in Colombia. What type of issues have you come into as far as starting your business out?
The main thing I noticed, the support from locals is actually surprisingly has been great. Issues is not many issues, just trying to get it out there. You have different competitors. Everyone is selling hair, to be honest. Right. So trying to compete with the pricing and get my clientele specific for who I'm trying to reach to, and just trying to differentiate between what I have compared to what other hair sellers or extension sellers provide.
What separates Rich Bundles from the other individuals?
The authenticity
of
it. Thank you, Dad. That separates it. My hair is virgin. Okay. Most of the time, a lot of hair that most people purchase nowadays has been drenched in different types of oils and things that'll make the hair curl and make it do certain things that normally natural hair won't do. So just trying to show people that this is natural, this hair comes directly off of the donor's head, compared to sometimes they'll sell you or say that something is virgin hair and give it to you, and it's not actually from an Indian donor, it'll be from a Chinese donor, and they'll sell it as Indian or Brazilian hair. So the authenticity of my hair is what I think will separate me from everyone else.
What type of clientele are you looking for as far as is individual that's looking for just hair, or someone that's willing to invest in hair, or?
Good question. I always tell people my hair is an investment. I look for the clientele, professional. I'm willing to serve anyone, but my hair is mainly for, or I try to reach out to professional grown-ups that are established, because it does require an investment. My hair lasts for 1 to 2 years, and in order to get that type of quality, you do have to pay a higher price. My prices don't really even match up to a local hair store because it's a little more expensive, but the quality and the longevity of it is what makes it better and worth the investment.
Who are some of the individuals that have influenced you as far as in building your business?
I pay attention to a lot of the big name virgin hair companies. I really don't want to mention them, but I do have a lot of influences, black African American ladies who are doing it very well in Atlanta, Maryland. I follow a girl in Maryland that in the past 3 years have made her $500 investment into almost $500,000 company. So I have a few inspirations out there that have inspired me. And besides the fact that I've always kind of worn weaves for the past probably 15 years now, I know weaves very well. I'm very knowledgeable of hair extensions because I've had so much time with trying them out, working with them, coloring, doing all the different things that you can do with extensions.
I know you have a lot of individuals that is locally in Colombia, as far as your friends and all that. Tell us some of your friends and how they have impacted you and helping you to make this business grow.
Well, my close friends have been very good with helping me grow this because, of course, I'm a believer you are the company you keep. Correct. And my friends do wear hair extensions, so allowing them to, or they've been willing to wear the hair, they purchase it from me, promote me on Instagram. I think people realize that, once people know that your hair is pretty good and your friends, they know your reputation and they're used to seeing what you normally have. So when you put that out there and say, hey, I'm selling this now, when normally, they're always asking, hey, where did you get your hair from? I think friends being able to promote it helps a lot.
The hair business. Now I know this might be a crazy question, but you have a lot of guys.
I know. I see that now.
So do you get it? I mean, do you get in selling them as well?
I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm right now. I'm only at the point where I'm servicing women. Now, if guys wanted to purchase them, I'm not against that. But normally, I see guys now wearing the shorter limbs, the kind of, and they're wearing the weaves now on, just for a phase, I guess that's going on now. But I haven't gotten that far with guys actually buying the hair from me, but I'm more than open, and I hope one day that my business is that big where they're purchasing as well.
Where do you see Rich Bundle 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see Rich Bundles on many billboards, multi-states, more. By 5 years, I want to be at least a $500,000 company as well. So I know I can do it. I know it takes time, but I'm just giving myself that time. I really want to be successful.
Good evening. I have a special guest. It's Miss Natasha Suber. She's my daughter. How you doing, baby?
Hey, Dad, how you doing?
All right. First of all, I love you. How you doing this morning?
Love you more. Doing good.
Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well,
I'll tell you about the things that matter to me. I am a loving wife, an overprotective mother, a loving daughter. I'm a devoted granddaughter, a doting aunt, a caring niece and cousin, also a confidant, a bestie. But I'm an empath. I'm a light worker. I'm a medium, spiritual counselor, as well as an energy worker. And last but not least, I go for a better.
Boy, that's a lot of things, baby. Tell the audience a little bit about your business and how long you've had it.
Well, Touch by Top has been established since 2018. It was actually established after a series of life-altering events that demanded that I go deep within myself um, in order to navigate my light in the comforts of my own darkness. Okay, so in order for me to return to my roots, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my guardian angels, which I call my spiritual team, who's always been a part of me as a child, in returning to that and reinforcing that relationship with the source, I was not only able to heal myself, but come up with a product or come up with products able to that allow healing for others as well.
Okay, and what does that consist of?
Well, that consists of I create products as far as like gemstone keychains. I'm very much into crystals and gemstones and making elixirs because I believe in the properties and the healing qualities of gemstones, of nature's and Earth's natural healing creation.
What
As well as
motivated you to start a business?
well,
As far as starting this particular business, I like to burn incense, but hated the mess. Okay, I researched the bottle method, and with guidance from my spiritual team, I added the stones intended for healing, and in itself, it became a divinity tool. I also have an MBA in marketing, so I've always been business minded and business savvy, but I've actually had quite a few businesses myself
throughout the years. But Touch by Top was created like a phoenix. It was created by spirit and not by the mind.
Okay, what would you describe? How would you describe your product, and what would you say your clientele would be?
Well, Touch by Top provides a variety of creative manifestations and spiritual experiences. It is intended to heal and inspire while invoking love, peace, and abundance and positive vibes to my client. My evolution in the spiritual realm has opened doors to many other gifts and creations. So my healing gemstones incense bottles are created with the intent activated by the gemstones property to cleanse and clear the air and
energy in or around a person, in my client. It's also a great tool for meditation, for cleansing and saving your homes, divinity tools like tarot cards, as well as being just a beautiful piece of artistry and decorum that is mess-free. And as energy flows, I create. So my artistry knows no bounds, no limitations. I'm not limited by judgment, by perception, or the closed minded. So I believe I am the creator, manifestor, designer of my own vision life.
That's interesting, babe. What did your family say when you informed them that you wanted to start a business?
My family has been very supportive, even if they don't quite understand or get what it is that I'm doing. They still encourage me to be who I am because that's all they know, and that's all I'm going to be. My friends are the best, okay, and they were my first everything, my first tarot readings, my first mediumship, my first rituals. They're always in line with whatever it is that I have to offer or whatever it is that they need from me. They believe in me not just because of their love for me, but because my gifts are validated, and I appreciate them for that.
Where are your products located at, and how would you go about purchasing them?
Well, Touch by Top has a store on Etsy. I also do weekly general readings on my Snapchat at Talk for Tea on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I also do readings and mediumships via telephone and text message.
So, how long have you had this business?
I established it in like 2018, so it's still growing, but it's been a lifelong project. Things that I didn't even realize that I was manifesting prior to 2018, I'm actually starting to use now. So I can also give you a demonstration of how the bottle works. So you just take the incense bottle, and the stone is sodalite, and it's for intuition, logic. So you take it and you take it and insert it inside, upside down. And it just allows
the fragrant to, I'm sorry, I'm going out of camera. It allows the fragrant just to illuminate without the mess. All the mess goes into the bottom of the bottle. This while it's activating the qualities and the properties of the gemstone. And like I said, this can be used to stage your house. It's a beautiful artistry piece, as well as a divinity tool.
And that's really nice. How'd you go about designing that product?
Just always kind of been creative. I guess I kind of get that from my mom. I always just been good with my hands. So, and like I said, I love incense. I like the properties, the benefits of burning incense, but I didn't like the mess that it created. So I saw the information about the bottles, but I wanted to add my own little twang to it, my own little stink on it. So how could I make something that's helpful to others as well as beneficial? So that's how I came up with the incense bottles. And also by wrapping the stones myself and creating jewelry, the bottles were birthed.
What kind of stones are those?
I use a variety of stones. My favorite stones are amethyst because it's a stone of higher power. Another favorite stone of mine is crystal quartz. Crystal quartz, these are the master healing stones. Tourmaline, they block negative energy or absent, like absorb it. Citrine, carnelian, those are the stones of abundance. So I use a plethora of stones. I'm definitely a stone junkie.
Now, I know you stated that you were in the military. Tell the audience a little bit about your experience in the military.
Well, I was inspired and influenced to
go into the military by my dad.
Yes, you were.
So, so I enjoyed it. No other service but the Army. So, but I definitely enjoyed my service in the military. It molded me a lot. As far as like also giving a little team to raising me, because I went in at an early age, so I was able to receive a lot of different foundation and a lot of different input and a lot of different growing pains as far as like being able to deal with different people, being composed, knowing when to speak up and not to speak up. So different things as far as different aspects and being able to move throughout life.
So, Natasha, where do you see yourself at 5 years from now?
In 5 years from now, I would love to have a storefront. I would love to have a storefront where people can come from all over the world and be able to buy gemstones, have different spiritual interests, different meditations. I want to be able to offer it all, really and truly. But I want to be able to have a storefront where people can actually come to. I also would love to be a traveling healer, where those that seek me or those that need me seek me out.
How long have you been recording records?
I've been recording since I was like about 12 when I did that song Young Ballers when I won a talent show.
Correct. Yeah.
So.
And you won that contest, didn't you?
Yep. I won when I was going to Dale Curry summer camp.
As far as describe your music.
I'll say it's, for one, I'll say it's real because I tell the truth about what I talk about. And I will say that you can relate to what I'm saying because I talk about realistic stuff, put it like that. So it's just real, basically. I got real music. It's just up front.
If I was someone to listen to, what would I consider your music to be like?
I would say kind of on when you're like kind of like when you're either down or you're down and you're like thinking about a certain situation where you're not feeling right or something like that, and it just make you want to turn that song on and just make you want to forget about everything and just listen to the song, take your pain away, basically. Like you get lost in the music.
Lost in the music. Tay, when you on stage in front of this audience, what do you be thinking about before the lights goes on?
I really think about like how much or so am I gonna get the audience into my music? Like I like to have everybody jumping around and enjoying the music. I don't like people just sitting around the audience. So basically, getting everybody into the music, into my performance. So I say.
What do you get out of seeing that audience doing those types of things? Jumping around, moving around with your music.
Well, I get a lot out of it because it's like that's what I do it for. I do it to see. I do it for like for like fans to appreciate what I'm doing. Because if they wasn't appreciating it, I wouldn't. It's no purpose of doing it really. Because like it'd be like a waste. It'd be like you're wasting your time because nobody's feeling where you're coming from.
Who would you consider to be an artist that inspired you to becoming a musical artist?
Really, it's a lot. It's like, cause since I'm only 22, so it's rappers like I was listening to Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, like I was listening to Cassidy, rappers like that basically. Cassidy, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z sometimes, but I'm not really a fan of Jay-Z, but I listen to it cause he speak real stuff though.
Who would you consider your music to be kind of like similar to?
I think I got my own style though, so I don't really think nobody. I think I stand out. Yeah, I got my own genre basically. Yeah, so I stand out.
Okay, growing up as a child, what was the type of music that you were normally listening to, and what made you get into hip hop?
As a child, I would listen to all type of music. Anything that really has a nice beat and a meaning to the music, I would listen to it. So it wasn't really a certain type of music I would listen to. It was just the meaning behind it. So, and that's what really inspired me on wanting to do music, basically.
You also write your music.
Yep, all of it.
Where did you get that expertise from?
Honestly, when I started writing music, my first time writing music, I began because I was in a room with my older brothers and everybody was freestyling and we all was rapping, and like I just kept saying the same thing over and over, and it's like my older brother got tired of it and he was like, you just got the room. So I got the room and everybody else stayed in the room and continued rapping. So it kind of like kicked me out the room. So I just kept rapping. I kept writing. That's my first time I started writing. And I started writing and all that, kept writing. Then I finally got good. But nobody else raps. All of them don't rap. I'm the only one that raps. That's good now. So basically my brother inspired me because he kicked me out the room. So he inspired me to write music and get better because I wanted to be better than everybody that was in that room rapping.
Which one of your brothers? Because you got three.
Okay. Out of my two older twin brothers, it was Terrell. I got an older brother, Terrell and Darrell. It was Terrell that kicked me out the room.
So Terrell, when you watch this, you know that you're the one the reason why Taylor's still doing these type things. Okay, Tay, Montana.
Yeah.
When did you first realize that you wanted to be hip hop? Why not R&B?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, one reason why it's not R&B because I can't sing. So I mean, I tried to sing before, but it didn't work out. So I just gave up on singing altogether. I ain't got time to be taking no vocal classes or nothing like that. So I just stuck to rapping because I can do it. Great, I think.
So rapping is in a form of singing?
I mean, if you get somebody, an engineer or something that can help you in the studio and put all this auto-tune and all that with your voice, then yeah, you can sing away if you want to, if they got the equipment to help you with it.
Similar like T-Pain or
someone. Yeah, like exactly. Like T-Pain, Future, all of them that's doing it now. Everybody doing a little singing now because they got the equipment to help them with that. So I could sing. So I could do R&B and rap if I really wanted to. I mean, it's all about what I want, what everybody gonna relate to, basically. That's what I'm going off now.
Where do you see yourself at, Tay Montana, 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself being the best rapper and the most successful rapper that's gonna still be active 5 years from now. Like, so not including like Jay-Z, because ain't no way he's still gonna be rapping in 5 years. So I say the best rapper and the most successful rapper.
What, in your opinion, does it take to be the best rapper?
I say hard work. You gotta stay in the studio. Like, you gotta stay in there and basically perfect your craft. If you don't perfect your craft, then you're not gonna be good. You're just gonna be mediocre. You're not gonna be nobody really to pay attention to.
How do you handle haters? Because as you go on in life, you're gonna see that there's haters that's gonna come to stop you from your ultimate goal. So how do you deal with that?
It's always gonna be haters though. So how I look at it is, if they hating, then apparently I'm doing something right. Cause most of the time when people hating, they doing something that they hating on something that they want to do, or they just gonna hate you regardless of what you do. So you just gotta do you regardless. Basically, that's how it is. Just do you.
What type of advice would you give the younger group recording artists that is coming in there to figure out exactly what it takes to be a successful artist? What kind of advice would you give that 12 to 15 generation?
I'll say be different, cause don't nobody wanna hear the same stuff or see somebody doing the same stuff. So if you be different, you stand out, then you're gonna make it. Because everybody looking for something new. That's all it's about. That's all it's about in the rap game. Something different.
Okay, do you feel like, oh, there it goes, that music. That's some of your music that you're going on there. Exactly. How do you handle being in there with all those, see, we like that little music going on? Why can't you really see that beat is really indicative of